Welcome to QiGong. My name is Mark Mori, and I want to invite you to follow with me and do some QiGong moves. It's a beautiful evening here in Abu Dhabi, and I invite you just now to get in a comfortable stance with your feet together. To allow yourself to close your eyes, take a deep breath. And feel the connection between your feet and the earth, your whole body, what's known as the lower dantian, your center of gravity by your abdomen, how that connects all the way through all the different layers of earth, rocks, soil, water tables, all the way down to the very core of the earth where the magma is. Bring yourself completely supported and centered with the earth. That your center becomes the earth center. And just breathe into that centeredness. And then I invite you to shift your focus from the top of your head all the way up to the heavens above, through the blue skies, the clouds, the outer atmosphere, and then faster than the speed of light in all directions throughout the entire solar system, galaxy, and universe, until your consciousness is in all places, in all ways. To the point where your body as such is spread throughout all this awareness, so that the cells in your body become individual planets and solar systems. And your attention comes down to one planet, a blue planet within your awareness known as planet Earth. And like a scientist focusing with a microscope, you quickly zoom down onto where you are practicing QiGong on the Earth right now. So it is here on the planet between heaven and earth where we live, where we interact with each other, we interact with life, with the trees, the birds, the air, always balancing the boundedness, the gravity of Earth, the obligations that we have here on the planet, the support we have here on the planet, with our aspirations of the heavens above, our unbounded limits of experience and knowledge, and the potential of the skies and heavens. Somewhere between those places we balance our lives every day. With that, we're going to explore the three treasures of the body, the breath, and the mind. First, with a mindful adjustment of our body, where we keep our knees soft, just sink slightly into our knees. Sort of tuck in the small of our back, zipping up our spine, head up, chin back, shoulders drop, arms and fingers soft. Sort of curving our fingers and our elbows when we are in a natural curve. The energy through our lines of energy or meridians flows most smoothly. Completely relaxing. Now I invite you to shift your attention to your breathing. So shifting down to your tummy, you put a hand there and breathe into your tummy, into what's known as the lower dantian, which is 2-3 inches below your navel. Long, smooth, deep breaths. When we do that, it's called the essential breath. Activating the parasympathetic nervous system, the nervous system that calms our body and is connected to all our organs, our internal organs, which is the source of our emotions. Shifting our focus now, we slowly raise up one hand, and when we do that, we're pouring out any regrets of the past, bringing up the prayer position. With the other hand, we're pouring out the anxieties of the future as we bring it up to center. And where they dissolve together is the present moment. And it's this present moment focus that is our intention to stay in the present moment during this practice today. Taking a deep breath in, I invite you to float your hands up in front of you while slowly stepping out to your left. And exhaling, allowing the hands to drift down as if they're sinking as you exhale. And inhale, you float your hands up to about shoulder level. And then exhale. Tying your movement to your breath as you raise your arms. You can slightly sink your body, and as you sink down your arms, you can float your body up slightly. So a gentle rocking motion. Again, gentle movements connected to long, smooth, and deep breaths. Feeling that connection with the earth and feeling the draw of the skies and heavens above. And as we come down and float back down, we rock onto the back of our heels. And as we inhale, we sort of shift forward to the balls of our feet, rocking back and forth in a constant balance between earth and heaven. That's often our task, is maintaining some balance between the demands of the earth and the opportunities of the skies. Unbounded potential and creativity of the heavens above, while being supported by the bountifulness of the earth, being held by the earth. And then from that movement, I invite you to explore now as you shift going up towards the skies and floating your hands up, to bring your palms towards the sky, and then as you rock back, turn them back towards the ground as you exhale. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Rocking back to the back of your ankles. Inhale, palms up, rocking up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, rocking back to your ankles. So what we're doing here is we're sifting our hands through our energy field in front of our body. Feeling that energy, we allow ourselves to listen to how we're feeling both physically and emotionally, mentally. So, I'm feeling a little warm being outside, but other than that, I feel fairly comfortable. Feel a little pressure on my feet as I rock up. I'm feeling relaxed and emotionally sort of neutral and relaxed. In balance between sadness and happiness and any other emotions. I'm not feeling any fear. I'm feeling at ease, really. At ease and relaxed. So, with that, as now I inhale, I'm going to brush up with the backs of my palms up to shoulder level, and then exhale, open my palms as if I'm brushing down with the inside of my palms down a waterfall. Inhale, brush up with the backs of my hands. Exhale, brush down with my open palms down the waterfall. This is called painting the waterfall. This is a paintbrush. With the back of our hands, exhaling, flipping over to our open palms as we go down. Just allow yourself to breathe and move at your own pace, using your own breath capacity. Your own body mechanics. Moving in a way that's comfortable for you. Allowing for that comfort to happen. Relaxing and releasing as you breathe out. And gently moving and floating your arms up. Painting that waterfall. Long, smooth, deep breaths and gentle movements. And present moment focus help us create a wonderful elixir or antidote to stress. When we combine the three, we create relaxation. The antidote to stress, the number one cause of dis-ease in our lives. They say that 89% of primary doctor's visits are due to stress-related illnesses. Let's keep that in mind. And what we're doing here is we're creating some very potent chemicals as we do this in our body. A dopamine, which is a reward chemical that happens when we exercise, when we accomplish things. Serotonin, another happiness chemical. Oxytocin, the love chemical. All produced when we're in touch with our own chi, our own needs, our own movement, and we're at ease and in our comfort zone. we're cultivating qi. Qi being energy or vital energy, vital life force energy. And some people might say, what is energy or what is qi or QiGong? Or the purpose of QiGong. And some might say it's for a long, healthy life, and though that might be true, what a lot of QiGong masters say as the purpose of QiGong is the balance and mixture of our sexual energy with our spirit. So, when we're talking about different energy centers in our body, we're talking about the upper dantian, which is between our eyes, where our third eye is, that's our center of wisdom. Our middle dantian, which is where our heart center is, where we experience and share our love. And our lower dantian, which is about 2 inches below our navel, which is our lower elixir field. That's what it means. Dantian is elixir field. That's where we store our sexual and vital life energy, known as Jing. And so QiGong really is about mixing our spirit, our spiritual divinity, with our vital sexual energy. And that is the most potent combination that we can have, is when we're in balance between these energies. And we're leading with our middle dantian, where they meet together, our heart energy. So mixing our spirit and our mind, our consciousness, with our earthly, vital sexual energy, and allowing that to be guided by our love, where it mixes together, and our caring, and our wanting to connect and be part of nature and humanity, our connection with the heavens and the earth and life in between. With that, we just let our hands float back down, feel the earth energy. Notice if you see any shifts in your energy. I invite you now to bring your palms, the center of your palms, the pericardium point, which is right in the center of what's known as the plane of Mars in your palm, which is in the center of your palm, a very sensitive spot, where we have the pericardium meridian, which is a line of energy, which goes directly to our heart. It helps regulate our heart. Because the hands are considered an extension of our heart energy. So we can use that to connect and draw people in, but we can also keep people out. So it's a way of regulating our heart and our connections in life. It serves to both connect us and also protect us. So feeling the pericardium point, by putting our hands close together, and just slowly allow yourself to feel any warmth or energy between these 2 points. Just keep your hands relaxed and slowly move your palms. You're going to feel some energy right there. sometimes can feel like almost like a magnetic draw, or maybe almost a magnetic dispersion of energy between the two palms. Slightly move them in circles, and then slowly expand that out and away from each other, and slowly keeping that feeling as you make the circles slightly bigger. This is called churning the qi. So we're churning this energy field in front of us, and the energy emitted by our pericardium point, which is a known energy gate in QiGong. So naturally breathing as we do this. Shifting directions now, slowly. So allowing yourselves to feel the energy, and developing the sense of this energy. And this is one way where we cultivate qi in our bodies. Cultivating the flow of energy through our channels of energy, known as meridians. And though there are many equivalents, both in Vedic philosophy known as pranic lines or nadis, in Thai Vedic philosophy known as our sens, in a lot of studies today, they're associated with our nervous systems, they're associated with our fascia, dealing with our energy medicine, our nervous system, our biomagnetic, bioenergy systems, electromagnetic systems. There are a lot of correlates which are related to each other, which the research more and more is linking together these concepts known in different medicinal systems that have evolved over the centuries with Western medicine and research. Looking more at biomedical, mechanical systems, mechanistic philosophies with energetic philosophy systems. So in QiGong, we look at the amount of qi, the quality of qi, and the flow of qi throughout the body. Is the qi clear? Is it pure? Or is it occluded? Is it blocked? Is it low energy? Is it high energy? And many times in the mechanistic systems we're looking at, is there an impairment of function, a blockage of an artery? Is there damage to nerves, from physical structures, cell structures? And really, all these systems are not alternatives where you have to choose one or the other, but they're actually complementary systems that have proven so in the current research. So with that, now moving your hand out as you inhale and then exhale, concentrating a ball of energy as if you have a big beach ball between your hand. As you inhale, this beach ball inflates. As you exhale, it concentrates. Inhale, expand. Exhale, shrinks. And allowing your body to move with this motion. As you inhale, you can sort of lean to one side, exhale, and shrink the ball. You do move in a way that feels good for you. Because when you're moving in a way that feels good to you, you're creating more chi within your body. You're also creating all those wonderful chemicals in your body. So is it the chi creating the chemicals, the energy creating the chemicals, or is it the chemicals creating the energy? And that's where you have the different perspectives from Western and Eastern medicine. Which way do you approach a problem? So like the chicken and the egg in some ways, maybe. It's which one, where does one start and the other begin? We look at more of a physical process, but we know all the research now is pointing that everything is energy. Every form of materialistic expression is truly just energy. From a formless energy moving into a form energy. And then back again from a form energy to a formless energy. Much like our feelings and sensations in the body and the energies of our emotions can lead to health and prosperity, as well as disease and material poverty. So, allowing that to be and understanding not so much of one over the other. And maybe there's some things we'll never fully be able to define, but we know that if you go in with a positive attitude in a situation, your outcome is likely to be, on a large percentage base, be much more positive than if you go in with a negative perspective. And if you look at everything as half full, or you look at people or situations or opportunities from a pessimistic perspective. But the vast majority of instances are going to lead to a much more positive income or outcome from that perspective. Just allowing for this movement to occur. Again, the movement connected with the breath. And allowing the hands to drift back down, feeling the earth, embracing all sensations, all feelings. Learning to accept all parts of ourselves, all the way that we feel physically and emotionally, energetically. Accepting every single part of us, every cell structure, every energetic emotion and reflection of who we are, and accepting the world just as it is. And then unifying the oneness, not the separation of one versus the other, but the unification of all of our consciousness in a divine structure and order and chaos. So appreciating all that which is, and not separating ourselves from our human nature and our earthly natures, fully accepting all the parts of us. And that is one of the most important things in all this pursuit of balance and happiness and health. So when we separate ourselves from other people and humanity, when we live in isolation, when we don't accept ourselves and we don't accept others and we don't accept the situation, and we view all this as a big fight in the universe, that people are against us, that's when we have separation and disease, when we have positive outlook and the integration of all the parts of ourselves and acceptance of all our natures, both individually and collectively, in the oneness of our experience and the different aspects of our experience when taken together and celebrating that. That's when we invite in all the goodness and positive energy that allows us to be more resilient in the world and work with what we have and connect with ourselves and with others in a meaningful way where people and ourselves feel both accepted and loved and connected. Creating that common ground for decision making, common ground for understanding, so the understanding between under our feet, and what we stand for, what's important to not just ourselves but for all of us. And having that faith in ourselves of a path forward. By embracing that complexity in whatever task we're doing, whether it's a math problem or a science problem or a work problem, when we embrace the complexity and work through it, that's when we have the best results. And that's when the simple solutions seem to come to surface only after we embrace the complexity and challenges of the situation. Not when we deny the complexity and make it fit into our view of life. So it's respecting the complexities that are and celebrating them and being open to considering solutions that may not be immediately apparent, but under the surface, if we are willing to explore and roll up our sleeves, those solutions will become self-evident. So with that exercise and connection with the earth, the heavens, connection with our breath, I invite you now to inhale and bring your hand all the way up to shoulder level. Exhale, bringing them and connecting the energies back to the earth. Inhaling again, and at shoulder level, turn your palms up to the sky, drawing down the sky's energy. Inhaling up, drawing the earth's energy. Again, embracing the palms up, grabbing the entirety of the sky's energy with the earth's energy. And exhaling, allowing this energy to come together in a shower of qi, or vital energy, for our head, our eyes, our brain, our nose, our senses, our mouth, our throat, all our vital organs. Let that shower down into our structures and bones. Let it be stored there. We're going to breathe in again, shower down again, allowing this energy to be stored in our bones. So we always have a supply, an overabundance of supply in our bones to help us navigate all the challenges of life. One more time. Storing this energy in our upper dantian, between our eyes, our wisdom center, our heart center, which is our middle dantian, where we store our love, and down in our lower dantian, in our lower abdomen, which is our vital center, our battery, and then bringing that energy back to earth, feeling the earth. Bringing the hands together, inhaling up to the sky, stretching out, reaching all the way up to the highest intentions. Exhaling down like a rainbow of energy back to ground. Then unifying the backs of our palms together as we inhale up, bringing it to chest level and flipping our hands out, offering a blessing or intention, offering the very best of ourselves and giving a blessing. It can be a simple blessing to the earth and to all of life. Once you've offered that blessing, allow your hands to float down to the earth. And again, inhale like a bird and raise your hands up to shoulder level. And exhale, bringing the feet together, joining the hands and ground back to prayer position. Expressing gratitude for this wonderful practice, saying to ourselves, I am safe, I am peaceful, I am kind, I accept myself just as I am, and I accept the world just as it is. Take a moment to thank your body for all it's done for you throughout your life. And allow that inner creativity, that fire within your heart, act as a flame with your hands, moving them as a flame as you raise them up. Extending our creativity to the unbound potential, the limitless potential of the skies. Bringing that down, and make one hand at shoulder level, a fist, the other as a palm, and bring them both together. The fist representing power, the palm representing love. Where there is love, there is power. Thank you for this wonderful practice. I invite you to carry this energy with you throughout your day. I hereby bow to you. And I seal my practice by putting my hands over my lower dantian, my lower elixir field, my lower energy field, where I store this feeling of goodwill and peace and kindness and love and energy throughout my week. It's there for me to share with the world, to share with myself. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you soon.